bringing you the latest Arizona high school football recruiting news year-round. This is the Recruiting Roundup on ProsToPreps.com.
Oh, that gets me all sorts of jacked up. Jason, a little new element to the Recruiting Roundup. We're growing every day, bringing you the latest in Arizona high school football recruiting year-round. That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohen. Today on the Roundup, we're bringing you the top wide receivers from around the state. It is a heck of a 2014 wide receiver class. Let's get into them. First off, the top three we've mentioned plenty of times: Mark Andrews, Jalen Brown, Cameron Denson. What's the latest?
We mention them every single week because they keep getting more and more offers. Mark Andrews got his 22nd offer, that's crazy, from Florida State, while Jalen Brown got his 30th offer from Kansas State. And then this weekend, Cameron Denson confirmed he's still firmly committed to the University of Arizona. He drove all the way up to Phoenix to go to U of A scrimmage at Phoenix College.
And then there's a second tier of wide receivers. We got Tyler Wiley, Kalen Dabowski, and Ishmael Murphy Richardson out of Desert Edge. Another great tier, another add-on of wide receivers that have plenty of offers.
Exactly. All three of those guys have offers, plus the top three. 6 kids right now with BCS level offers. That's ridiculous. This is a much deeper class than it's ever been, and I've identified 15 more kids I think could potentially be BCS, FBS type prospects.
And let's get into some of those 15. Some of these guys don't have offers but are extremely talented. The first one had a great career playing with Ryan Finley over at Paradise Valley. His name is Jordan Brown. He's going into his senior season.
We're going to see what he can do now that Ryan Finley is gone. He's going to be the man. He's going to be asked to be the playmaker on offense for Donnie Yanis and Paradise Valley. He's a kid I've loved since he was a sophomore. He's been very, very productive. Had almost 900 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns last year. No offers yet. I think some will start coming, later on for this kid.
This next guy is a guy that is just under the radar to a point where I just don't understand it. Doesn't have any offers, but is really one of the most talented players I've seen in Arizona, in Bryan, Georgia, out of North Canyon.
I love the kid too, and I'm baffled that he doesn't have any offers. Does everything. He punts, plays DB, plays wide receiver, had over 800 yards receiving last year. He's a big kid, 6 foot, 180 pounds. He's a kid you can play on either side of the ball. Again, I'm shocked he doesn't have offers yet, but I'm pretty confident that he will end up signing a letter of intent next February.
Now, Daryl Garrettson has gone out of Chandler, so in comes Bryce Perkins. Not very much experience, but he has 2 great wide receivers on the outside that he'll have a chance to throw to.
Mitch McCulley and Deontay Sykes both had over 700 yards receiving. Both are very, very good receiving prospects. Going to make things a lot more comfortable for Bryce. Right now, McCulley's getting a lot of looks from the academies, Air Force, Army, schools of that nature, while Deontay Sykes, ASU, U of A, some of those schools are looking at him. He's a bigger kid, 6'3", 205, while McCulley's about 6'1", 6'2", 180 pounds. He's that receiver that'll do anything, go across the middle and make all the tough catches.
So, Jason, there's still a few more names to go over. A couple guys we talked about a few weeks back when we mentioned some of the top players in the state without offers. Elijah Marks out of Desert Edge, he's on that list. Duron Brown out of Betty Fairfax, he's on that list. But there are a few more guys in this wide receiving class that are yet to receive offers, but it could blow up here very soon.
I want to mention 4 kids, but again, there's a handful of others that, I'm probably doing an injustice by not mentioning these kids, but I like 2 kids out of the west side. Terry Junior at Valley Vista and O'Shea Myers from Centennial. Both kids are very, very good college prospects. Junior, no one really knows, about this kid. I don't know why. He had over 1,000 yards receiving, had 12 touchdowns. A little bit undersized, 5'9", but runs a 4.5 40, and I really, really like this kid. While Myers, he only had 14 catches, but 6 of those went for touchdowns. Then the other 2 I want to mention are small school prospects. Jordan Leary at Phoenix Christian had a dynamite junior year, and then Matt Munsell at Scottsdale Prep. No one talks about them. They were playing 8-man football up until 2 years ago. Had 1,200 yards receiving and 25 touchdowns as a junior, and that's unreal.
Matt Munsell was actually named first-team All-Academic by us at ProsToPreps.com last season. Tons of wide receivers. We didn't even get to some of them, but we will continue to add more names to that list as the summer rolls along and the spring rolls along. That's what the Recruiting Roundup's for. We bring you the latest year-round. For Jason Jewell, my name is Jared Cohen. We'll see you next time. This has been the Recruiting Roundup on ProsToPreps.com.